Audi A6 C5. In February 1997, the introduction of a new A6 Type 4B, based on a new design automobile platform, the Volkswagen Group C5 platform, with a new range of engines was announced and appeared in March at the 1997 Geneva Motor Show. This new A6 moved up a notch in quality, and was marketed in the same categories as the BMW 5 Series and the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. The redesigned body presented a modern design, with a fastback styling which set the trend for the Audi lineup, and gave the relatively large saloon an aerodynamic shell with a low coefficient of drag of 0.28. In 2000 and 2001, the C5 A6 was on Car and Driver magazine's 10 Best list. This new A6 was available with a wide range of engines and configurations. The 30-valve 2.4 and 2.8-liter V6 engines represented the bulk of the A6's development program, with a multitude of other engine configurations available throughout the globe. As an alternative to the manual transmission, a 5-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission was also available. The C5 saloon variant arrived in mid-1997 in Europe, late 1997 in North America and Australia, and the Avon in 1998. 9. In Canada, there was no Avon, Audi's name for an estate wagon, available at all in 1998. Audi dropped the C4 Avon at the end of the 1997 model year, and jumped straight to the C5 Avon in 1998 in conjunction with its release in the US. As a result of complying with FMVSS, the North American models were equipped with front and rear bumpers that protruded several inches further than their European counterparts, with modified brackets and bumper suspension assemblies as a result, and child seat tethers for occupant safety. In compliance with Canadian law, Canadian models received daytime running lights as standard equipment. North American C5 A6 models received the 2.8-liter, 30-valve V6 engine, the 2.7-liter biturbo V6, also found in the B5 platform S4, 250 PS, 180 kilowatts, 250 horsepower, and the 4.2-liter 40-valve V8 petrol engine, 300 PS, 221 kilowatts, 296 horsepower. The two higher spec engines were only offered with Quattro permanent four-wheel drive. The V8 models arrived with significantly altered exterior body panels, with slightly more flared wheel arches, fenders, revised headlamps and grille design, before being introduced in 2002 to all other A6 models, larger wheels, a JX 17-inch, larger brakes and Cherson-based Quattro permanent four-wheel drive as standard. In 2002, the A6 received a facelift, with revised headlight and grille design, exposed exhaust tips, and slight changes to accessory body moldings, and tail light color from red to amber in North American models. A new host of engines were also introduced. The 1.8-liter engine was deleted and replaced by a 2.0-liter power plant with 96 kilowatts, 131 PS, 129 bhp. The 1.9-liter turbocharged direct injection, TDI, was tweaked to produce a maximum power output of 96 kilowatts, 131 PS, 129 bhp, and 310 Nm. 229 lb-ft of torque, and was mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. The 2.4-liter V6 was named the BDV 30 valves and gained an extra 5 horsepower and better balancing, and the 2.8-liter V6 engine was replaced by a 3.0-liter engine with 162 kilowatts, 220 PS, 217 bhp. The turbocharged 2.7-liter was revised, resulting in 184 kilowatts, 250 PS, 247 bhp, and 330 Nm, 243 lb-ft, controlled by standard Quattro system. The V6 diesel was also slightly modified, resulting in 120 kilowatts, 163 PS, 161 bhp, after the second modification, and 350 Nm, 258 lb-ft. A new more powerful V6 diesel was also introduced with 132 kilowatts, 179 PS, 177 bhp, and 370 Nm, 273 lb-ft. The 4.2-liter V8 engine which arrived in 2001 remained unchanged. Also new was the Multitronic continuously variable transmission, available in most front-wheel drive models. All models, except the 2.0-liter petrol and 1.9-liter TDI, were available with Audi's trademark four-wheel drive system, Quattro. A four-wheel drive version of the Avant, with raised ground clearance and slightly altered styling, was sold as the Audi Allroad Quattro, Audi's first crossover SUV. The second generation A6 was on Car and Driver magazine's 10 Best list for 2000 and 2001. The updated 2005 A6 won the World Car of the Year award for 2005. In addition, the facelifted third-generation A6 3.0 T1 two-car and driver composed that pitted it against other sedans like the BMW 5 Series, Mercedes-Benz E-Class, Jaguar XF, and Infiniti M. The Audi S6 was a high-powered variant of the A6, featuring a modified version of the 4.2-liter V8 engine producing 250 kilowatts, 340 PS, 335 bhp, and 420 Nm, 310 pounds-feet. It was available as a saloon and Avant, although the Avant version was the only one sold in North America. In the late years of the A6 C5 design, an ultra-high-performance limited-run Audi RS6 model was presented. Weighing in excess of 1,840 kilograms, 4,057 pounds, and producing 331 kilowatts, 450 PS, 444 bhp, and 560 Nm, 413 lb-ft, the RS6 was capable of 0 to 100 km per hour, 62.1 miles per hour, in 4.5 seconds, and on to 200 km per hour, 124.3 miles per hour, in under 17 seconds. Initially available as only an Avant, a saloon variant was later added, the saloon version being the only version available to the North American market. The RS6 saloon finished first in a May 2003 car and driver comparison test against the BMW M5, E39, Mercedes-Benz E55 AMG, W210, and Jaguar S-Type R. Audi's C5 Series A6 Avant formed the basis for a semi-off-road model in 1999, labeled Audi Allroad Quattro. Compared to the regular A6, the Allroad featured an advanced air suspension system, allowing for increased ground clearance, larger wheels with all-terrain tires, and flared and unpainted bumpers, giving it a distinct appearance and more overall flexibility over varying terrain. As the name Allroad Quattro suggests, Audi's Torsen-based Quattro permanent four-wheel drive system was standard equipment for all versions. The standard adjustable air suspension system can lift the car high enough to provide 208 mm, 8 in, of ground clearance, a low-range mode, an option with manual transmission, absent from other Quattro-equipped vehicles, can be selected with the touch of a button. When used together, the two systems made it possible for the Allroad to complete an official Land Rover test course. Thus far it is the only car-based SUV that has been proven capable of doing so in testing. Citation needed. Conversely, the air suspension can lower the vehicle down to only 142 mm, 6 in, above road level, and simultaneously stiffen the spring and damper rates to provide a sporty driving experience, much like that of the conventional A6 with the sports suspension. Audi's 2.7-liter, twin-turbo V6 petrol engine with 250 PS, 184 kilowatts, 247 horsepower, and 350 Nm, 258 pounds-feet, of peak torque was available initially, alongside the 2.5-liter TDI diesel unit with 132 kilowatts, 177 horsepower, and 370 Nm, 273 pounds-feet, of torque. A variant of the corporate 4.2-liter V8 petrol engine, was made available in 2003, and a less powerful TDI, 163 bhp, followed in 2004. Audi stopped production of the Allroad in July 2005. Although the model continued to be available for sale throughout 2006 in Europe, there was no 2006 model year for North America. With the return of the Allroad nameplate to North America, in the form of the 2013 A4 Allroad Quattro, the C5 platform Allroad Quattro has begun to take the name Allroad. The is used in the German language, as a prefix to signify ancient or early ancestor, for example, great-grandmother is grandmother, and is used informally by car enthusiasts worldwide to refer to the original 13 Audi Quattro that was produced from 1980 to 1991, the Quattro. The use of the term was then extended to the original S4 and S6 models to differentiate them from later models with the same name, and more recently to the C5 Allroad models, Allroad.